Hello, Real Nice here guys again with another classic traditional Guyanese recipe. And this one here today is going to be a real classic, the old time Kichri. And this dish is made of rice and peas, and some people add some callaloo. These days they also add carrots and stuff like that, but we're going to make the old traditional style with the ingredients that were used then. So for this here we're going to be using 1 cup of rice. We're using a long grain brown rice. You can also use white rice if you like. Half a cup of yellow split peas. We're going to be adding some Poi Bhaji leaves in there. Half a coconut for the milk. 3 stems of green onions. We have 3 cloves of garlic there. Half an onion. And salt to taste. And 1 Wiri Wiri pepper optional. So without further ado, let's begin guys. So first of all, to begin this Kichri dish here guys, we're boiling about 4 cups of water here, to which we're gonna add the split peas here to boil. And we're not gonna fully boil this, we're just gonna half boil it. And we're gonna add about a teaspoon of salt here, and we're gonna wait for that to half boil, okay? So while the split peas is boiling, we're gonna chop our seasonings here, our green onions, and the onions, and the garlic. We'll be using 2 cloves in with the rice and peas, and 1 clove we're gonna be chunkying at the end with. So this Kichri is usually chunky at the end. And as I said, the pepper is totally optional. We're gonna grate our 2 cloves. So our split peas is half boiled here, and that's it there. So now we're gonna add our rice here. Now we're gonna add all our chopped seasoning here. That's the onions, the pepper and the scallions, and 2 cloves of garlic. You're also going to add 1 teaspoon of salt here, and give that a stir. So now we're going to cover that back and let it cook. So while our peas and rice is boiling there guys, we have grated our half a coconut here. Now we're gonna add 1 cup of water to this. We're gonna add another half a cup, so 1.5 cups of water there. So fresh coconut is always best, but you can definitely use the canned coconut milk. So we are washing out the Poi Bhaji we're going to add to this Kichri here now. So with Bhaji leaves you have to wash it thoroughly, because seeing that it's grown close to the ground, you usually stand in between them, so you have to wash them thoroughly in between the leaves. So now we're gonna chip the Poi Bhaji like this here, like you would if you were gonna fry it. So the Kichri has been on for about 10 minutes since we added the rice and the seasonings. So now we're going to strain the coconut milk into there. So we've added all the coconut milk here that you've squeezed now, but we've kept the husk there just in case we need to add some more water here. Instead of adding just water, we're going to squeeze that again and add it. And I know nowadays days some people who cook Kichri, they put a lot of stuff inside. Like you could add carrots here, but this is the traditional way. This is how it was cooked from the beginning, and this is the taste that stuck with many Guyanese as to what Kichri should taste like. Okay, so it's been about 50 minutes here, and we're gonna check see if this rice is boiled now. So you see it's drying down already, that's what you're looking for. But now you have to check to see if the rice is boiled. The peas will be, that's why we gave it, you usually give the peas a head start. Okay, so it's not fully boiled yet, so we're gonna let it boil. The rice is. So we're gonna let it boil a little bit more, and it shouldn't be too much longer to finish. And just before that, we're gonna add our Poi Bhaji in there. Okay guys, so case in point here, our Kichri is drying down and the rice is not fully boiled yet, so we have to add a little more liquid there. So the safe coconut has to come in use now, so we're gonna squeeze it once more and get some more milk out of that to add it to the Kichri to fully boil the rice. So we're gonna add the extra coconut milk here now. So that's what you're gonna do towards the end of this dish. You're gonna check, the last thing you're checking for is if your rice is boiled. There's no grains in it. And if you have to add some more water, then you squeeze your coconut again and add some more. Now this will fully cook the Kichri to finish. So we're gonna cover that back and let it fully cook. Okay guys, so about 5 minutes after we added the water, we're gonna go check, see if the rice is boiled now. And you want to, at this point here, you want to stir this like steady. You don't want to leave it too long unattended, because it's at this point where it's getting thick, it can easily catch to the bottom of the pot and burn. So the rice is cooked there now, there's no grains in it. So at this point here, we're gonna add our Poi Bhaji that we have cut up. We're gonna mix that in. So we're gonna cover this back here now and let it dry down a bit. So we're gonna check this again here now. And it's getting there. And at this time here, you want to turn your stove down and give it low heat, because it has to, the liquid in there has to evaporate a little bit more. And if you give it high heat now, it's going to burn. So on low heat, we're going to let it go for about 10 minutes more and let it evaporate and get a bit dry, and then we'll be done. Okay guys, so we're gonna check this here now. This should be dried down to what we're looking for now. And that's it there, that's what you're looking for. So this here is done cooking. So there's one more step to this, which is the chunking, which is basically infusing a seasoned hot oil into this dish. and we'll show you how we're gonna do that. So for the chunking, we've added about 2 tablespoons of vegetable cooking oil to this dabu or ladle here. So we're gonna put this oil to heat now. So once this oil is hot, you're gonna add your sliced garlic into here. I'll let it get a bit of a brown color, and then you're gonna infuse it into the Kichri. So the point is to keep as much vapor that this is gonna produce in the dish. All right. Okay, so our oil is hot now, so we're gonna add our chopped sliced garlic there. We're gonna wait for this to change color to get a bit of brown. So it's getting there, just a little bit darker. And that's it there now. I think that color is good enough. And now we're gonna put it in there. So that's how we do it. Once it goes in there, you cover it and let the vapors permeate the rice and peas in there. So we left this here for a while, and now we're gonna open it. And that's it there. I'm gonna mix in all those goodness of the garlic. And this smells delicious, man. So I know there's a dish called split peas cook up. That and this is not the same thing. This is Kichri, this is a vegetarian dish. So there you have it, guys. Guyanese Kichri. Delicious as usual. And as I said, this is a vegetarian dish, and sometimes you would have this with fried fish if you like, whatever you like it with. But as I said, on its own it's delicious. And this is a classic way. It's has been made forever, and now there are a lot of additions. People would add different kind of vegetable in there and what have you. And it's not the same as split peas cook up. This is a different dish called Kichri. And there we have it, guys. So there's one more thing that some people would sometimes add to this dish to give it a bit color is some turmeric. So if you would like the color to be a little brighter, you can certainly add some turmeric here if you like. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. When you subscribe, you get notified of every video that we post to YouTube, so you don't miss anything. Please share this video also. And as always, guys, thanks you for watching. Take care. Bye.